Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi, K Omega. Hi, Master of Ditto. That's a great name, by the way. Hi, Cryptic Draws 12. Hi, Data Durden. Hi, Moon Sky. Good to see ya. Hi, Raiden Dog, and hi, Cryptic Draws again. Casually gnawing on a wedge of oak smoked cheese. You sleepy? You eepy? You don't need the 12. I'm not the one who named you, bud. I don't know how to tell you this. But yeah, you can see my commissions are closed today. A little bit of a different stream. Not today, but for the moment they are. A little bit of a different thing. Man. I don't know. Cryptic Draws 1 through 11 was taken. A little bit of a different thing today. You saw the thumbnail. I am not great. I am not well. I don't know. There's a part of me that I don't know. Man, I'm just trying. So here's the thing. I've had the channel for 2.5 years ish now, and I've been doing stuff, and I love doing stuff. I have a video coming out today that I'm actually really excited for, and then a video coming out Wednesday that I'm really, really excited for. But I don't know. I don't know. It's funny, I'm talking to Toxic Quid about something similar. I want to... How do I say this without scaring people, is the question. I guess I'll just start by just drawing for funsies. I want to try other things. That doesn't mean, like, I'm moving away from Pokemon. No. Keep maintaining the channel. Oh, not that kind of not well. Not well as in, like... Not well as in, like... mentally, right? I'm not in my faculties. I want to try something new, different content, things like that. Maintaining what I'm already doing, maintaining that, but trying something else. And I don't know what it is. Like a part of me, let's come in here and do some notes. Like a part of me is like, hey, you know, it'd be fun. I got really into VTubers and all that. I would love to try out VTubing just for the sake of gaming. Just for the sake of, wouldn't it be fun? You want to move on to something else but don't know what. Exactly. Like do non-Pokemon art or even more different. I don't even know if it's going to be art. I just want to do something. But and again, that doesn't come with like, hey, because we're I don't like how I wrote that. Because I'm not wanting to do this. I fully want to do Pokemon. I still want to continue doing. I still have a ton of fun with it. But I also want to do other things. I don't want to be tied down to one thing, and that's difficult. So like I want to do like VTubing, and I want to do like I love commentary videos. So I would love to do, like, commentary-style videos. I'm a huge fan of guys like Papa Meat, or Meat Canyon. Everything. Something like Rival Ron. Kind of. But just fully away from that. OMG, if you do a VTuber thing, that would be so cool. I've wanted to dabble in it, but have no idea where to start. That's exactly the spot that I'm in. Is, like, I have no idea where to start. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea. Like, I've drawn a million characters, and I know what characters I want to use, and I know how I want to do it. And I don't know, want to showcase personality more. Because honestly, like, when I do my videos, it's like, here's my timeline of videos. It's like, here's just me talking, right? Here's the video. And then here's me talking again at the end. Maybe an ad in the middle. This, and this are my favorite parts to edit. I have so much fun with the editing process there. Whereas this is the part that reminds me, like, oh, right, this is a job. If that's the case, maybe you could try VTubing like you said, but maybe also like weekly or every 2 weeks. Video with anything, gaming reaction, anything. I don't know. I think you should do commentary videos or video games as a whole. Like, I am Dot and Blurbs. Don't know who they are. Look them up. Ooh, I will. Like, I think my thing is, like, and again, I have no idea. I have no idea I don't know what any of this is, right? My thought is to do something where it's like, my thought process is this. Fakemon, or Fakemon, however you want to pronounce it, that stays. That doesn't change. That doesn't change at all. That stays exactly as it is. Videos come out 2 times a week. Right now, it's 2 times a week. You know, that whole thing. And then, I want to add on to that something like... I can't read that at all. Something like gaming and commentary. Separate channel. Separate idea. Separate concept. How do you make VTube? I have no idea. Would you make a new channel or do you want to do it here? I would do it somewhere else. I do it on a separate channel. The answer's right now. You got to take it one step at a time. Enjoy the journey and embrace failures. Like, here's my web of stuff. It's like, I want to do this. So this would be channel 1. This would be channel 2, right? But the problem is, I also have other stuff that I want to do. I've been developing a TTRPG for the past, a TTRPG system for the past, like, 4 years. I want that to happen. I want that to happen. And the positive thing is I have an audience. Like, I have you guys. Here's you guys. And you're holding up a sign that says, We Heart Stern. Okay? I have you guys. I have an audience. And it's like, I have the ability and the opportunity to experiment with that stuff. But I don't know what's... I literally don't know what the problem is. I think it's the ADHD. I would not hold up a sign. Toxiquid is over here. Toxiquid is over here. He's not holding up the sign. He's just hanging out. I've been working on a TTRPG for the past, like, 4 years. And I'd love to get that done. I'm flipping the bird. Much more appropriate. What slur should I have you saying in this speech bubble? No. I'm all of a sudden, but then out of the heart, I'm afraid. Commitment. In any dev industry, do I do music? I am just starting out. I know some people. That'd be sick. Like, that's the other thing. Is it's like, okay. I'm like, I love Fakemon. This is staying. This is happening. Gaming and commentary. I want to, so bad. I want to finish my TTRPG. I would love to get into music in some way. Because I love music. And you guys like when I randomly burst into song and me and Toxiquid sing music from the Muppets. I would love to do this. I don't know crap about music. I'd love to get into it, though. You could try having a VTuber like, let's just say Kenji, Jaden, etc. Video talk about anything like actually anything gaming, art, etc. Yeah. You have a lot of things you want to try, but feel it may not be a good idea. Yeah. I can't sing worth a damn. That was a mess. That was a mass psychosis. You can experiment. That's the fun part of it. Yes, but here's the thing. Experimentation, E equals MC squared. Experimentation costs time. I think that's the biggest thing. Experimentation costs time. And when I have the time, and I'm not using it here, I'm not using it here. Which means that that's less video, which means less income. So it's like I have to find a way to experiment with this stuff while also maintaining the schedule that I have now, which I kind of can do. Might be the ADHD. Oh, it's 100% the ADHD. Path I see for you is Johnny Razor. He has a gaming channel with shorts, commentary, and has his own game studio. That'd be sick. By the way, the music that you hear in the background here is actually by a very good friend of mine. His channel is... I don't know his channel. His music, is it... What's happening with the music there, now that I think about it? Is it going? Right when I... There we go. Right when I decided to start talking. Music you're hearing is a friend of mine named Syncato on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere. You can find his music everywhere. But he's phenomenal. Gave me permission to use his music in streams and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out what to do here, right? Because it's TTRPG. Boom. Would love to. I have experimentation of like music. Boom. Would love to. You should listen to Wigglecore exactly right now. No. I'm not sure how long it takes, and I'm not saying make the content low quality, of course, but find a balance. Yeah. Music I still don't hear any. I turned it down a lot. I think that was the problem. I'll turn it up. There we go. Coward! Yeah, so... things I want to try. Things I have the capacity to experiment with. Because I have you guys. Also talks, I guess. Slightly smaller arrow. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure it out. And then there's part of me that's like, oh, I'd love to just make a game. I've made games in the past, never finished them. But I would love to do games. What kind of TTRPG is it? It's its own system. I've been working on it for 4 years. Time is hard to manage sometimes. It sucks. If I had just an extra hour in the day, things would be so much easier. Things would be so much easier. You listen to Gravity and Brighter a lot? Gravity's not one of my favorites. I acknowledge that it's a good song. It's not one of my favorites. I love Brighter. I think it's because I like music that I can sing to. Sleep less, work more. Every night, I get about 3 hours of sleep. 3 hours of sleep. Pokemon Hawk and Pokemon Tua. So, you know, it's all here. There's capacity here to get stuff done. But how... How do I do this? I don't know. I don't know. That's not great. No, it's not. 3 hours of sleep's not fantastic, but it's the best I can do. Try singing my music if it's okay with you? Sure. I don't care. How often do you upload? I upload twice a week with a live on Fridays. And that's not counting that I actually have another design job that I do for a non-profit, which I'm paid for. Not because I feel like that's the thing, is it's like, well, I know what you can cut, Stern. But yeah. Oh, I'm only looking at the YouTube chat. I should be looking at my multi-stream chat. There we go. Maybe. So I don't know, and it feels like that. You know, feels like the title, the crushing weight of opportunity, is. I have so much opportunity on here, and so many things that I want to do, and each of them is like partially done. Maybe one less upload a week or do an editing stream. The thing is, if I do one less upload a week, that cuts my profit, which is my job, which is my pay, by like a third. Or by like 2/3. Are you gonna draw more TTRPG characters today? I don't know. Realistically, I hopped on today and I was like, I feel like I'm far too depressed to actually commit and give you guys something that's kind of half-assed. So instead, I'm just kind of, I'm just here, I'm just talking, I'm just hanging. I don't know. Maybe you try to rotate them, like in a week, one video, or each channel, and each week is a live on a channel. Yeah. I mean, that's the idea. So the plan is... The plan is this. Let's set up the Stern Jewel. The Stern Jewel. Pass me that Stern Jewel. The plan is this. Fakemon. I hit erase. Fakemon. 2 vids per week. Handwriting's atrocious. From Zekrom? What the heck is Zekrom? So you can do the game while doing your YouTube? How long does it take to edit? It takes me about a day to edit. So Fakemon, 2 vids per week. That maintains. Sale from Zekrom. What is Zekrom? I mean, that's still my link. What is Zekrom? And then the other channel. Channel 2. 1 vid per month. Long form. So these are 2 vids per week. 20 minutes each. 1 vid per month. Like 40 minutes. Develop games on weekends? Dude, I know. How did I draw the College Humor logo perfectly? Can I do that again? Is my handwriting the exact handwriting that's used for College Humor's logo? But there's also Stern Convos is coming back. I don't know if this is going to be moved to channel 2 or not, but the idea is to also do that like 1 vid per month, and that's like an hour long. It looks very similar. Second channel, Zekrom. It's not called Zekrom. I actually already have the channel. I don't know. Looks very similar. To what? Zekrom. What is this? What happened? Oh! Oh, it's telling me that Zekrom bought something. It's an alert that I'm making money on, that people are buying stuff on Ko-fi. I didn't know that I had that set up. Wow, someone bought many things. Good news, everybody. I'm eating today. What is this? I'm trying to figure out everything in the universe all at once. Handwriting. It looks similar to the College Humor logo. Yeah. So, Fakemon, 2 vids per week. Channel 2, 1 vid per month long form. Stern Convos, 1 vid per month long. 1 hour. And then, the other BS. Who knows? The other BS, anyone's guess. So, with the long form content, I'm fully editing those. I don't know. So the Stern Convos, to kind of balance things out, I think the Stern Conversations are going to move fully to audio. They're going to move fully to audio. And we'll see how that works. Because then that's like no editing apart from just the audio editing. This one, Channel 2, fully edited. That's why I want to go VTuber route, because I don't want to do PNG Tuber. I want to have a lot less stuff that I have to fully animate or whatever. Like someone here mentioned, if you do them, you'd get attention for your game. TTRPG, the right of 1,000 eyes on, so you'd have to finish it. I know. But then it's like, okay, but when is that going to happen? If I do that, I'm gesturing to the chat, and I know you guys can't see it. If I do that, that's within other BS, right? And that's like, when does that happen? Because this is the plan that is going to happen. This is the plan that's going to happen. And within a month, that's 4 weeks long. That's 8, 9, 10 videos. That's 10 videos. Okay? It's about a day. It's about 2 days per one of these. So that's 8 times 2 is 16. 17, 18, 18. That's 18 days of work. And within the 30-day month-ish, let's say a 30-day month, how many of those days are weekends? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does it say 8? So out of that, there's 8, so that's 26 days. 26 work days in a month. To the early elder Dr. Thomas Cthulhu's for your therapy sessions. Here's the problem. I dropped out of therapy so I could have more time to work. On a 3D model with hand tracking made it way easier for thumbnails and edits. I know, and that's what I want to do. Is it's like I was talking to somebody. I don't know if they want me saying who they are. But I'm talking to somebody who you guys know. And I was like, how much is it for this? For like a rig? Because I don't know how to rig. That's the thing. I could do all the art. I don't know how to rig. And I could spend the time to learn, or I could just hire someone, bite the bullet, pay them out, and then move on, right? So, I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to bite the bullet, pay for a rig. Excuse me. To be done. So you have 26 work days. Well, yeah, 26 work days. All of this, if done perfectly, is 18 days. I'm going to give myself a little bit of leeway and say 20 days. That leaves me 6 days for other BS. Yeah. And this is obviously cutting out weekends. I'm wrong. This is not 26. This is 22. So that's 22 days available of work. 20 days fully to make all of this. Assuming nothing goes wrong. And assuming that I can edit a 20-minute video in the same amount of time it takes me to edit a 40-minute video. Hey, Lava. I'm trying to solve all the problems of the universe at once. With the Fakemon channel that I have continuing. This channel, the one that you're watching right now. Continuing, happening. Launching the second channel. Bringing back Stern Conversations. Other BS, which is the, like, TTRPG stuff. Potentially music stuff. 10 days for BS if you don't take weekends off. Yeah. RPG, music. I've been trying to work on a comic for the past, like, 3 weeks. And all of this is 2 days. 2 days for this. And again, assuming that I can edit a complex 20-minute video in the same amount of time as I'm editing a simplified 40-minute video. The video, I'm assuming, is about doing taxes. Oh, you know it. You freaking know it. So here's everything. Combine that with our other notes, and it all starts to make sense, right? We're all understanding where we're at in here. This is what it feels like. This is what it sounds like. I have no idea. So I'm trying to figure all this out. Let's turn your notes to look like a biblical angel. Thank you. Trying to figure all of it out. Trying to learn. Trying to also, I'm sick. 20-minute vid's slightly less complex, or do you not want to sacrifice? I don't want to sacrifice any quality, because the 20-minute vids, 2 vids per week, was, and I'm sure many of you know, used to be 3 vids per week. But I cut one out to put more effort into the 2. And I don't want to make any further sacrifices on that. Because I used to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now I just upload Wednesday, Friday. So this is where we're at. This is what we got. Life is god-awful. Trying to figure all this out. I have everything that I need. I just bought... listen. I just bought a 5 terabyte external hard drive. And I am so pumped about it. Currently going through the same. It can be stressful working everything out again. But I do love the productivity. Yeah. Almost has to be a sacrifice somewhere. But consider this. I refuse. There has to be a sacrifice somewhere. No. No. Yeah. And in between all of this, I also have to, because there's more. In between all of this, the Fakemon designs get uploaded to Ko-fi at some point, as well as the Patreon. So all of this, because of the Patreon and because of the Ko-fi and because of the YouTube memberships, everything has to be done at least 2 days in advance. Right? So everything has to be done 2 days in advance so that there is reason for people to be like, I should join the Patreon! Or whatever. Right? Because of that, there has to be that. My favorite Pokemon ever design is Glowlurk. So all of that has to be done in advance. It can't be anything that's done... like, I finished it, there it goes. Type of stuff. we're trying to... I don't know. Trying to figure it out. This is the crushing weight of opportunity. Is trying to figure out how to do everything. Is Stern quitting? Opposite. The exact opposite. I'm giving myself more jobs. So again, Fakemon channel is maintaining. That is not changing. That will not change. Channel 2 will happen. What's it gonna be? Who knows? Stern Conversations is coming back. That one's like the easiest one to do. Super easy. Especially if we're doing audio only. But everything else is, killing me. Hi, Wazdamon. You said you like editing videos, but it could save you a days. It could. days' work if you had someone else edit them. I'd have to pay them. The Taxinator second channel, spread the word. You got the funds to hire an editor? I don't have the funds to hire me. No, I... Probably not. I probably don't have the funds to hire an employee of any form. Outside of one note, hey, I'm gonna pay this because I need this. Like, VTuber stuff. Like, let me see here. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? The idea is to use... Where's the best file I have of this? Have I just never saved it as its own individual image? Well, here's an older image of him. Is to use this character. This is the character I have. I love him. This is an older version of the drawing. But I need this as a VTuber. This will make life so much simpler. I'm here and seem like an indie show climax thumbnail. You could always offer different Patreon perks like mowing viewers' lawns. Travel time might be an issue though. Yeah. Where it's like, okay, I got this. I'm gonna use this, but I gotta rig him. Which means I have to draw it in the proper format. Which is fine. Which is fine. But I can't make all of it without tremendous sacrifice. Where will the sacrifice happen? What are we cutting out? What can we afford to lose out of all of this? Is it the butt? Can the butt drawing be cut? No. No, it can't. So what is it? Is it Stern Conversations? No. That's one of the ones that it's like, this does not generate revenue, but I love doing it. So right now, the math shows that to get all of that done, Stern Conversations, second channel, long form video once a month, as well as regular videos, that will cost me 20 hours, not 20 hours, that will cost me 20 days out of the month. Out of the 22 work days, available to me. For second channel, sound like something needs to be cut. I have an idea. The idea is to use the second channel for more gaming content and commentary content. I wouldn't go to the butts. Butts are good. Working some weekends on your side projects, I think, would be the easiest. Yes. I know. My body hurts. So 22 possible work days. 20 currently that will be currently used work days. Yes? Your productivity and time management is so inspiring. Thank you. Which leaves me 2 days for everything else. Okay? Again, the problem. 20 days. 22 work days. Now, all of this needs to funnel into creating three separate channels, right? I'm trying to figure out how to do that. And it's just not working. So I don't know. Why don't you hire a team? Money. Money. Team costs money. Money costs money. And the whole point of this is, wouldn't it be nice to have a little bit more? Like, that's probably not something I'm supposed to say. But if I'm doing all of this and it's like, okay, mission accomplished, now you are in the hole further, that causes a problem. I don't know. I'm gonna get some energy drink. I will be right back. Because if I hire a team and the gamble doesn't work out, then I've screwed over other people's lives, and I have a failed project, if not multiple. Who will work for free? Nobody. I wouldn't want anyone to. That seems unfair to just the world as a whole. Right? So it's... So I don't know. So I'm just gonna draw. I become so stagnant because I feel like there's so many things that I want to do that I just do none of them, and then I feel shame and depression that I failed myself and that I failed the audience because I wanted to do something and it didn't happen, and it didn't happen because I didn't do it, and I didn't do it because I was so frozen in fear that it didn't happen. And I was frozen in fear because I had too many things to do, and I had too many things to do because I grew up in a household where if you're not using every single ounce of your energy at every given time, then you're considered lazy. And I don't want that to be the case. So I don't know. And so it leads to this sadness and this shame and this depression, and it is debilitating, and I don't want it to be. And I want to do all of these things because I have the ability and the capacity to. I know that I have the ability and the capacity to, but I can't. And that scares me, and it makes me sad, and it makes me depressed, and then that freezes me even more. And when I'm frozen, then I'm not doing the things that will give me peace of mind. And it just feels so much like that's my fault. And I don't know. I know that none of that is true, and I know none of that makes sense, but it's still a place that I find myself in. And I don't know. I don't know. I drew this terrifying demon the other day. Let me see. Is this where I put my shark from before? This is where I put my shark from before. So I don't. trying to figure things out. I'm trying to figure things out. And it's this constant loop. Just joined. Everything okay, Stern? No, I'm in a constant loop of depression and cynicism because I want to make things and it's hard. Sending me my commission. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it. I don't know if I saw a response back, so I was hoping you got it, and I'm glad to see it. But I am stuck on Band-Aid brands because Band-Aid's stuck on me, and yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to find a way to make things work and make things happen. How do you go childhood to an elder tour? You know. Let's see. What am I gonna draw here? There's a VTuber that I started watching recently. What's her name? What's her name? I promise I'm a fan. VTuber, is it Deem? It is Deem. I'd love to draw as a Pokemon, so I'm gonna draw as a Pokemon. I feel like that's... I need to move on. I need to be okay moving on. Whether I'm okay or not, I need to pretend that I am okay so that I can move on. Yeah? Your Street Fighter video is getting lots of views. It is my 10th most watched video out of the last 10 videos. Probably gonna say hi, good morning, and remind you that no matter what is going on, you're amazing just for waking up and existing in this world with us. It means a lot. I appreciate it. Meditate, working out helps a lot. I've been working out. Just live in the moment. It's hard. It's like telling someone with depression, why don't you just be happy, right? Feelings for you, but just know you are crazy talented and hardworking. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do. She's a red panda, it looks like. So I can't go too snouty. Maybe rethink therapy? I don't have time for therapy! If you do teletherapy from home, it'll save you the time of having to drive somewhere. I know. But all that matters, I know guys typically get shunned away when talking about their struggles, but know it's valid and there's help out there. I appreciate it. Meds haven't been helping me a lot either, I get it. Yeah, I just almost knocked over my energy drink. Let's do... Who's your favorite character in Street Fighter? I like M. Bison a lot. I know that's a very basic answer, but I do like M. Bison a lot. I just want to be happy. Is that so much to ask? Feels like it is. You probably don't fret when it releases. Probably not. Physical pain. There we go. Do that. Welcome to the club. We meet Sundays. I feel so sad all the time. Maybe something like this. I'm digging that. I'm digging that a little bit. I'm so sad all the time. I'm so lonely. All the other PokeTubers are afraid of me. There we go. Any old videos and doing a part 2 of them? I don't really make plans on that. I mean, I have a video coming out today that's a part 2. Usually my plan is this would be a cool video, and then I do it. But as far as like, hey, what's your plan for the future? Like, buddy, you're giving me a lot more credit than you should. Do you really think others are afraid of you? No. And that upsets me. They don't know me well enough to be afraid of me. Pressman, I think there's anything that can... Transformers! They send me from planet to planet. You know who I would love to interview for an episode of Stern Conversations? I would love to interview Pokédex fillers. Not in a bad way, not in like you know what you did type of way. But in like just like, hey man, like what's the plan here? What was the go-to? How do you feel about, you know, the way that you are treated or the way that people talk about you or whatever? Do you feel like that's warranted? Do you understand? Is there a confusion? Like, more so just like, hey man, like, what's the deal here? Poppy Playtime always gets a ton of views. What did they do? He used AI art for years to, not even years, for like a year to become like the biggest PokeTuber in the space, and then immediately, you know, once he started getting hate for it, he was like, oh, I'm gonna pay to not use AI anymore. And it's like, but you've already built an empire off of this that has stolen, you know, kind of the title and want of other YouTubers. There you go. And now there's a new guy who's doing the same thing, but rather than using AI, he's just flat out stealing other people's stuff, including using the like, it's a Pokemon for you type of thing. But he's just stealing people's artwork and not acknowledging that it's not his. So the space is getting real weird. Look at this Neopet. You know, I ain't causing major. But the problem is that's his intent. Like, it's like, oh, at least he's not doing it right. But he has clear intent of like, this is what I want to do. Rather than people being inspired of like, oh, I can create art. People are instead being inspired of like, oh, it's easy. I just need to use AI and I need to steal people's content. And who cares because I'm getting paid. I'm liking this chinchilla fox thing. Me too. She's bald. She's bald and she's punishing people who have hair. Yes. Three very big decisions to make, and they're all difficult. Yeah, man, it's a nightmare. One that I've been dealing with for a while. I'm just like, I want to do something, but I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. You should try redesigning one of True Green 7's Vegamon, but don't submit, just try the challenge. I did a Mega Man that he did once, it looked so weird. I typically will do that, and then I will submit it under a fake name. Just to see how far I make it in the process. Try drawing it on stream, maybe? That's a good idea. I would only do that if I wasn't going to submit it. Maybe I'll do that after this. That's a good idea. Alright. Alright, you've swayed me. G'day, Stern. G'day. You missed my existential crisis. Not saying that in a blamey way, just saying. Missed out. You want to see my charts? Oh, I deleted them. Oh, no. No, I deleted them. Another one. Another one. Stern, I'm with you on the horse thing. They suck to draw. I gave up on a Chapel Roan Pokemon. I should draw a Chapel Roan Pokemon. What am I doing? One of them hit the same as you, Ron and Prag. So thank you for being in the community and making my days a little brighter. Oh, no problem. Thank you for making my days a little brighter. I should draw a Chapel Roan Pokemon. I know you wanted me to stay, but I just can't ignore the visions of me in LA. And there's a special place. Boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee and Santa Monica. It's gonna scream, oh, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. Rick Astley did a cover of Pink Pony Club, and it's really good. Did he? I don't know. I don't know if I can trust that. Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I will say my Spotify playlist, my Spotify, like, here's music we think you'll like, is wrecked because I listened to Running the Show too many times. I just scored a while back. I'll take a lookie. Me at home. Me at balls. Boys and girls can all be queens every single day. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but whenever I stream, and even when I don't stream, I guess, every time I stream, the morning of when I'm driving home, I do my vocal warm-ups, which is just me singing a song. Pop Girl, please, this Pokemon could get a lot of views. Oh. And Stern loves him some Sabrina. Listen, I love Sabrina Carpenter. And the day that they were like, oh, Sabrina Carpenter is going to be on the Muppets, I was like, I could die right now. And I would say, you know, it's okay. I've gotten everything that I needed out of this world. Like, I watched the special of her on the Muppets, and I was like, I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready whenever. Everything that I've needed in this world, I've gotten. Stern, should I send in my girl's Pokemon, my lady? I want my Sabrina Carpenter Pokemon? To what? You draw your favorite music artist as Pokemon. I think that'd be really fun. I don't have a famous favorite music artist other than Sabrina. I only listen to Sabrina Carpenter and literally show tunes, like themes from TV shows. I'm not a huge music person. It's already done the Muppets. I did do the Muppets. You say phone was broken, just forgot to charge it. Whole outfit you're wearing, God, I hope it's ironic. Didn't know we started. Baby, what do you call it? Stupid. Or is it slow? Maybe it's useless. There's a cuter word for it. I know. Man. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. From Cyberpunk Edgerunners? I think I have. Here's the thing. There's two performer, actress, people, whatever, that I would die for in an instant. One of them is, Margaret Qualley? She's phenomenal. I love her. Great teeth. And the other is Sabrina Carpenter. And then they did, and then she did the music video for her song. I don't remember the name. It's up at my house. House Tour! And they're like, anyway, here's Sabrina Carpenter and Margaret Qualley. And I was like, I have lived. I've lived. Me watching. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. What more? What more is this? I did it. Something in my throat. My way. Great teeth. Love me just some good teeth. You know what I'm talking about, don't you guys? No! Love me some good teeth. By the way, starting to like the new background of the rainy cyberpunk city. Thank you! That's where I live! Stern is the Tooth Fairy confirmed. God, I wish. Love teeth. What's better than a lady with just nice teeth? Good smile. It doesn't rain where I live, and you know that. It will. Oh, it will. Give it time. Any thoughts on the new Darth Maul show? Not really. I think I've altogether seen maybe 4 Star Wars movies. And that's a big jump because I think last year I hadn't seen any. I don't know which ones I have seen, so don't ask. I don't know Star Wars. I mean, I know Star Wars, I just don't watch Star Wars. I watched the most recent, trilogy, and I was like, this isn't for me. And now the trap has been set. The bomb has been armed. And now we wait. It seems to me that it's news to you. This isn't for any video. This is just me drawing. Probably end up on Ko-fi. I like it. Tell them the story you told me yesterday about the job interview where you talked about Star Wars. Oh man. So I went in for a job interview. Many years ago when I was like looking for work. And it was a job that I really had no business being in. I would love to tell you where I eventually became a manager, but I can't because it's a secret. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Wink, wink, holds your hand. And it was me and like 2 girls who were interviewing for the job, and they were like, we can really only keep 1 of you. And I was like, I'm very much on a back foot here. So I was like, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be a bummer. I'm not gonna get this job. But then the manager started talking about Star Wars, and I was like, oh, Star Wars. Okay, I can do this. I know Star Wars. And so I started talking about Star Wars to the point that no one else got to answer any questions in the interview, and I got the job. They're like, yeah, this guy loves Star Wars. And I was like, I've never seen Star Wars. I'm aware of Star Wars. I know Star Wars. I just haven't seen Star Wars. I believe in space peace. Squirtle and she drew Mega Sceptile. Nice. Mega Sceptile is hard to draw. Jeez. It's news to me that it's news to you. To what degree, who answers to who? We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through? Boom, boom, boom. Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why bite the hand that feeds when it's the only hand you're getting? Time to see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. Strap on in and take it on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show! To which, not what? Okay. You know what, you're right. I won't sing it anymore. The other people saying, guess you won. Guess you won. We've never seen Star Wars. Neither have I. He's a creature of some kind. Some sort of otherworldly beast. Peak Stern behavior. I live to gaslight. And I gaslight to live. It's a rare disease. Have you ever looked yourself up? Like, looked up the Sterninator? I think I've looked up, like, who is the Sterninator? What comes up? Now look at this. Absolute bliss. Or than Star Trek, but Star Trek is better. I rewatched the old Star Trek movies. Not the old ones. I rewatched the Star Trek movies starring Christopher Pine the other day. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. What a time to be a leaf. Who is really the Sterninator? On the topic of Pokemon drawings, my goal is to draw a dragon type that evolves into a dragon type of every type. Good God, that's good luck. I wish you the best. That's gonna be a nightmare. Now look at this. Absolute bliss. The effects were great though. Yeah. I'm the host, I run the game. The place came, that is my name. Not enthused, just feeling used? Oh, what a goddamn shame. Congratulations, all of my friends. Public relations are getting a cleanse. Get in there. Do you ever have procrastination? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. What is your next video about? It's a secret. Is a secret. Wouldn't you rather be surprised? No. Fair enough. Hello, French Teapot. How are you? Hello, close personal friend. French Teapot. French Teapot. French Teapot. I'm good, and you? Oh, I've been better. But it's okay. Life's a garden. Dig it. Life's a garden, and I for one choose to dig it. Fun fact, every morning before stream, I go to McNaldo's and I get myself a large sweet tea with no ice. My favorite drink. Wow. Why wow? Not gonna lie, respectable. Thank you. You're the only one who thinks so. Most people are like, wow, you're like a monster person. I'm like, why? They're like, large sweet tea with no ice. You piss drinker. I just like it warm. And 2.5 seconds later, it's gone. Oh, yeah, I drink that sweet tea in like a matter of picoseconds. I just love liquids. I just love drinking liquids, and so I do it so quickly. Never got a sweet tea? I'm a coffee gal. French Teapot, every time that you get on here and you say something, it further emphasizes that your name is a lie. It further emphasizes that you are gaslighting the entire community. Hey, Radamal, you're here. I don't know if you got my message. Let me check Discord. You're supposed to be on vacation. You're supposed to be on vacation, Radamal. I'm in too deep. It's too late to change. It's too late for me. Save yourself. Not enthused, just feeling used. Oh, what a goddamn shame. Gather round my digital freaks. I've got new content to last us for weeks. Don't mind the glitches, the twitches, the sudden urge of quitting. You're in my home, my digital abode. So marvel at the colors I throw. I am on a vacation. I just came with a trip walking my nephew around the shops near the hotel. Nice. A caffeine fiend, though caffeine does nothing to me, so it is useless. I bought a espresso machine the other day because I may not be a coffee drinker, but Mrs. Stern is a coffee monster. She loved coffee, ooh, so much. Oh, she loved coffee so much. Stern is more Madagascar personified. King Julian! Drop by to at least say hello. 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 We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. You sound like you're constantly saturated with coffee. I'm just naturally like this. I grew up in a coffee's bad for you household, and so I grew up being like, I never really drinking it, and so I don't quite enjoy the taste. I don't really like the smell either. It's stinky to me. They start on no coffee and 0 water. This man has never ingested. Ingested what? Exactly! I can't drink coffee unless I'm at work, so instead it's copious amounts of various energy drinks. Love me some energy drinks. Hey, I found out something really interesting the other day. I believe that this is interesting. I thought it was like one of the funniest things I've ever read in my life. Do you guys remember Cinemax? That's a dumb question. You don't. There was a channel on television called Cinemax. And it was very well known for like having very adult content. Which was like late at night. It was late at night content, you know what I mean? Well, I found out recently what happened to Cinemax and why it went under. It is the funniest thing I've ever heard for like what happened to a like television channel. So they were trying to do a big rebrand. And basically, what they did was, hey, we want people to know that Cinemax has movies, that we're going for an edgier style. You know, that was their whole thing. Like, we're rebranding. And so, they started doing more commercials and things, being like, hey, you know, this new show, that's a real show, is going to be on Cinemax. You guys should check it out. And what ended up happening was, people would then go, oh, do we have Cinemax? And they'd look at their bill and realize, oh, we've been paying for Cinemax since we got cable. We should probably cancel that. Because it turned out that the majority of their money was made off of people who weren't aware that they had Cinemax. And so by alerting people, hey, you should check if you have Cinemax, so many people canceled that their rebrand failed, and the company just went under. And I think that's hilarious. Very sad. People lost their jobs, but that's kind of hilarious that it's like, what made you go under? We tried being successful, and that was our downfall. Or it was like, if they would have just stayed hidden and not said anything, they'd probably still be around just off of like, yeah, we're surviving off of subscriptions that people don't know they have. But it wasn't like a crime. Like, it was literally just like, yeah, when you get cable, you get a month of Cinemax free, and then after that, you gotta pay for it, or you can cancel it. And people would obviously forget to cancel it. And so then, Cinemax was like surviving off of that, and then by alerting people of their existence, that was their downfall. Task failed, success. Exactly. We want to remind people that Cinemax exists. Hey guys, Cinemax exists. Oh man, have I been paying for Cinemax? No, no, no! No, no, no! Wait! Mission failed. Jenkins! Your strategy for how to make the company more money failed. Remind me what that strategy was again? We told people that we exist? Yeah, we can't do that. Will they not see viewership and the amount of people paying for it? Well, I think they just weren't aware that people didn't really care for their brand. It was like, oh wow, 60% of people who have cable are subscribed to Cinemax. It's not showing them why. They're just like, wow, people must really love Cinemax. We're going to rebrand to get more customers. And that rebrand killed them. Kill! In my home, my digital abode. But yeah, prior to that, like Mako mentioned, like, a lot of people were just like, oh, you mean Skinemax? You mean where they play the after hours content? And they were like, well, we want people to know that we're an actual channel. That's not all we do. And they would have been so much more successful if they would have just keep their dumb idiot mouths shut. They'd probably still be... They were like a portion of HBO. And HBO was fine. But they tried to take off a bigger bite than they could chew. Teeth. And that ended up being their very downfall. Huh. So Energy is my little cousin. What? What would you even do if you worked at Skinemax? Probably women. Moving on. What do you say? What do you say? Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Papa, Papa is home. No, Mama, Papa's not home. Papa, Papa is home. You've upset your grandmother. Papa. Love how Disney was like, we're going to make the movie Coco. What if your grandma was the nicest, most perfect human being in the world? And they're like, great, now time to make Encanto. What if your grandma was evil? So it would steal my fries before giving me the finger. No way. And honestly, good for it. Look at this little guy. Look at this little crater. Look at this little crater. Let's make those colors pop just a scooch. Too much! Actually, you know what? That's fine. Programmers aren't necessarily new to Disney. What is it based on? It's based on the VTuber Demi Plus. D-E-M-E plus. Perfect explains my 2 grandmas. Remember me, though I have to travel far, remember me. Each time you hear a sad guitar, know that I'm with you the only way that I can be. Until you're in my arms again. It's based on Red Panda. Remember me. Are you getting the Steam controller? I already have a Steam controller. I have the original one. Entering Steam to a singing Stern. Neat. I really wish Temu would stop sending me emails. Sorry, this one's from Etsy. That's my bad. There's Temu. It's an hour ago. 3 items for $10. Don't miss out. Discover amazing deals. Prices from $40.37. That is the most obscure setup of price. Don't forget, it's $40.37. Can I ask why? Can I ask why? No, that's not a Steam controller. It's a Stern controller. What is it so specific for? I have no idea, man. I don't know. Hi, Bayfox. I don't know what Temu is doing. I don't know what those psychopaths at Temu are up to. I got a sponsorship from them once, and it was pretty good. They were like, here's $200 to buy whatever you want. And I was like, great. So I bought myself a new computer chair. And then I was like, now what do I do with this other $197? Let's do this. What now? Insane if all were broken just for God. Insane Arkveld theory, very speculative. Interesting. My aunt made me look on Temu for clothes, and now it keeps giving me ads for adult toys for some reason. Weird. God, I gotta pee so bad. Oh God! Payphone. I said the activation phrase. Oh God! Chaperone, chaperone, chaperone. And we will chaperone, and we will chaperone, roan again. And we will chaperone. I've activated my sleeper cell agents. Visit the Sterninator Ko-fi page at https://ko-fi.com/thesterninator ? Graph equal Twitch. And also, while you're at it, whoa! Don't forget to join the Patreon. Whoa! Should be somewhere. I don't know where it is. But, yeah, do that. Get you all sorts of stuff. I'm going to be dropping the Photoshop files for all of the, April? What month are we in? April. I'm going to be dropping all of the April Photoshop files here in probably either today or tomorrow. Chaperone! 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 Chaperone, but it's country road. Take me home, Chaperone, to the place I belong. Pink Pony Club. Chaperone, take me home. Do you have any interest in Legos? I've been building a lot of the botanicals recently. I have one of them. I don't know. It's up there somewhere. I thought you said Bionicles, and I was like, you found Bionicles? I have a big bin of Legos to the side over here. I don't play with them anymore. I used to. And then they discontinued Bionicles, and I was like, I can't forgive. I'm sorry. The botanicals are cool, though. That I can admit. Chaperone. That's in my head. It's not even a real song. Horse now? Chaperone. Chaperone. Dave Chappelle-Rone. My husband loved Bionicles. Oh, dude, Bionicles were so good. Bionicles were so good. Does anyone know why they got rid of Bionicles? Do you consider turning Splatoon into Pokemon? I don't know. It feels like there's not a lot you could do there. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like there's not a lot you could do there. Someone remind me when an hour and a half has passed. By the way. I am once again calling upon you for help. There's a video that I watched the other day. It was Bernie Sanders filibustering, which is when he had to speak for like 8 hours, but they put like inspirational anime music behind it, and such an energy to the whole thing. Favorite Pokemon? Toxicroak. Hour and a half from now, or since the stream started. What? Oh, from now. Bionicles were out of business because people were getting less and less interested, unfortunately. No. I loved them. And that should be more than good enough. That should have been good enough. Why couldn't they love me back? They got discontinued right before I had my own job and the ability to make my own money and buy as many as I wanted. I could have saved that company, but they didn't give me the chance. Bionicles were rad. Bionicles were... So good. Bionicles are so good. You should relaunch them. Sternicles. That sounds a lot worse. Kids, come play with my Sternicles. Dad, I want to leave the park. Me too, honey. Me too. Dad, I'm scared. We're all scared. Dad, I want to go home. I know, honey. Didn't sound like that, man. You say your phone was broken, just forgot to charge it. The whole outfit you're wearing, God, I hope it's ironic. Say you were finished, didn't know we started. And baby, what do you call it? Stupid. Or is it slow? Maybe it's useless. But there's a cuter word for it. I know. Did someone beat me to a Chapel Roan Pokemon? Mayhaps. Thought it was a cool idea. Chapel horse, chapel horse. There's a horse at the club. People are scared, 'cause it's a horse. People are scared. It's a horse. Oh, Sternically. Anyone remember Cubics? I do! I loved Cubics. Robots for everybody. I'm surprised you're voluntarily doing a horse. It's Chapel Roan. I can't not. It needs armor because it's one of her most famous looks. I'm getting there. You're telling me a horse exercised this man? Her Joan of Arc look? Computer! Play my inner monologue. Okay. And this sound is so long and I have to wait for the whole thing to play. I prayed. I was like, can we just not have that one? Also, you guys can't hear it, I just realized. Very good for you. Her Joan of Arc look was so good. So good. So good. Yeah, I'll turn this up. That way you guys can hear next time I press a button.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. No. I wish there were actually more horse Pokemon. Absolutely love Galar Ponyta. Galar Ponyta's a good Pokemon. Which game was it? Was it Legends Arceus where it was like, go catch that Ponyta, and it's a shiny Ponyta, and I was like, oh my god. I can't believe... And then you find out like, oh, it's shiny every time. Yeah. It was cool, but it ruined my day. I was like, I can't believe it. How lucky am I? And then it's like, it's every time. I was like, this is dumb. You're ruining what makes shiny Pokemon so cool. Is that they're rare, and there's like a vibe that goes into like, hey, you did it. Congratulations, you done it. Should we like put a horn on here? Baby, what do you call it? Stupid. Or is it slow? I know that's not Chapel Roan. I just have music. Give me some music, Karen. Alpha Rapidash, it was shiny. Ooh! Ooh! Ducklings! Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse, he's bad! Rides across the nation, the thoroughbred of sin. Got the application that you just sent in. Bad horse, he's bad. Always low, but it sounds like church music in the background. It could be. It's music from a friend of mine, Sincado. Find him on YouTube. Amazing guitarist. Actually wrote this song that's playing. I forget the name. It's called like Missing You or something. I'll have to look it up. It's I dealt him psychic damage. Once, like he came over for dinner for some din, and we were having like a dinner party with everybody, all of the wives and all the friends and whatnot, and I was like, I'm going to secretly play his music in the background of the whole party, and no one acknowledged it. I don't think anyone knew it was his music. I was just playing. It was very like nice in the background of the dinner party. And I could see, like, him becoming increasingly uncomfortable by it. And I was like, he'll have to say something. And luckily for him, someone else said, oh, what's this music? And I don't remember. I think it was me. And I was like, oh, that's Sincado. They're like, oh, good, cool. But I dealt him psychic damage that day. Just walking in and hearing his own music. And I was like, this is the best. Here lies everything, the world I wanted at my feet, my victory's complete, so hail to the King. Now your world is mine, so you think justice has a voice? And we all have a choice, but now your world is mine, and I am fine. Now the nightmare's real, now Dr. Horrible is here to make you quake with fear, to make the whole world kneel, and I won't feel a thing. I remember vivid memory, going to a friend's house because we were skipping school, and it was like, let's play some Just Dance. Phenomenal game. And then we watched Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. And I was like, this is great. This is what it is to have friends. One of the few instances of my life where it was like, wow, I have friends. And we're going to watch Dr. Horrible. and we're gonna dance like buffoons. It's a brand new day, and the sun is high. All the birds are singing that you're gonna die. Go ahead and laugh, yeah, I'm a funny guy. Tell everyone goodbye. Good old Neil Patrick Harris. Thank you, Hammerman. I don't think I can explain how important it was that you stopped the van. I would be flattened. I'd be crushed under debris. Thank you, sir, for saving me. Anytime, miss. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. There we go. Don't plan the plan if you can't follow through. All that matters, taking matters into your own hands. Soon I'll control everything. And these aren't the hammers. The hammer. As ridiculous as Nathan Fillion is now, it's funny to think like, oh, he was so much more ridiculous. The hammer. Thank you, Hammerman. Oh yeah, she also calls him Hammerman, which is not his name. Thank you, Hammerman. I don't think I can explain how important it was that you stopped the van. I would be flattened. I'd be crushed under debris. His name is Derek? Is it? Every time I hear the name Derek, I'm reminded of this show where it was like people who had like special abilities and powers and stuff, and like people in real life who was, and one of them was the guy had that thing where he could what was it? It was like he could see, or he could, I think it was like he could taste. Like his senses got mixed up. He had something where his senses got mixed up, and he could taste words. And he said the worst sounding name he's ever heard is Derek. The worst tasting name, yeah. And every time I hear the name Derek, that fun fact pops immediately into my head. Yeah, he had synesthesia. Or a variant of it. He was like, the worst sounding name, the worst tasting name, I should say, was Derek. Sorry if your name is Derek. That's not my opinion. That's a man who has a disability. But every time that I hear the name Derek, I think of that. I'm making a Pokemon region based on the internet with a Bubble Cane water starter and a Hoglin Zoglin fire starter so far. Nice. Show Life with Derek. I don't remember the show Life with Derek. Was that one that Disney had to cancel because they accidentally put way too much romantic tension between the brother and sister? Yes, thank you. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew that was a thing. I was like, did I make this up? I had to wait for a response. I was like, there's no way that I made that up. It's like that full. That's exactly what I was thinking of too right now. It's like, if I make this reference, no one's gonna get it. I can't be the one to make this reference. Someone else has to. Oh, like the Folgers ad. Thank you. Yeah, it was a show that Disney put out, and they were like, they accidentally made way too much sexual tension between the characters who played the brother and the sister. I don't know if that's why it got canceled. I think it just got canceled for low ratings, but just hilarious that that is also a factoid about it. It's like, yeah, they accidentally, some writer didn't realize, hey, the way that they're acting towards each other is like super not normal for brothers and sisters. And the guy's like, I watch videos online all the time and this is how they act. And it was like, no. You should not work here.
Okay.
Back to being the lead singer of Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Was the reason. Oh, yeah. Why would you? Why would you admit to that? Boss, we screwed up. This writer just wanted to bring a bit of Alabama into. We have to talk to you about your show. What is it? Well, let me start with this. Ba-ding ding ding ba-ding ding ding ba-ding ding ding beetle deedle deedle deedle. Sweet home Alabama. Yeah. Your show is canceled. Why? The brother-sister dynamic's super weird. You screwed up big time. Have you ever played Metaphor? Would you ever consider making them into Pokemon? If so, not to add more to your plate. I have no idea what that is, but I will look it up. I can't answer the question because I have no idea what that is, but I would look it up. What's a metaphor? Nothing. What's a meta for you? Fair enough. Let me look it up right now. Where are my buttons? Let me see. Sweet home Alabama! Metaphor game? Metaphor of Fantasio? It looks interesting. I have no reason to not give it a go. But I did also promise my nephew that we'd play Octodad. So as long as there's time for both. Maybe Persona? Ooh. I never got into Persona, but I always wanted to. I just always felt like it was really late, so that might be the time. Got to see the guy who made the Phineas and Ferb theme live. You mean Bowling for Soup? God, am I that old that the band Bowling for Soup is now just called the guys who made the Phineas and Ferb theme? Well, there's 104 days of summer vacation when school comes along just to end it. But the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Old. Like maybe building a rocket or fighting a mummy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist or giving a monkey a shower. Just thought I'd throw it out. Remember one of your older streams you sang in a way that sounded like the chanting in Metaphor? That you might have played it? No, I haven't. I'll have to see if I find that. Debbie just hit the wall. She never had it all. 1 Prozac a day. Husband's a CPA. Dreams went out the door when she turned 24. Only been with one man. What happened to her plan? She was gonna be an actress. She was gonna be a star. She was gonna shake her ass on the hood of Whitesnake's car. Her yellow SUV is now the enemy. Looks at her average life. Nothing has been alright. Just seen Madonna. Waiting for Nirvana. There was You Kids and Blondie and music still on MTV. Her 2 kids in high school. They tell her that she's uncool because she's still preoccupied with 1985. She hates time. Make it stop. When did Motley Crue become classic rock? Springsteen, Madonna. My bad. He's going to the kitchen of the house and he's gone. Did he just jam out and forget about the stream? I'm looking back at the stuff. Andy's off. Come back to Texas. That was a good one. And bring back Springsteen, Madonna. Waiting for Nirvana, and there were 2 kids and Blondie. And music still on MTV. Her 2 kids in high school. They tell her that she's uncool, cause she's still preoccupied. 1985. Did he just leave? I did. I was like, I need to use the restroom. This is a great gimmick to just run off and use the restroom for. I need to do Pink Pony, but I can't do that with the colors I've chosen. Because this orange is far too clashing. What if I make it fully just like red? There we go. Are they bowling using soup, or are they bowling in an effort to gain soup? We may never know for sure. Like, are they bowling for soup, or are they bowling in effort to obtain soup? 3 years later on animatronic, give it a security guard's frontal lobe. Bowling actual bowls of soup. Bowling for soup. When did Motley Crue become classic? Did he just leave? And when did it's such a good song. And then Come Back to Texas. Good one too. Come back to Texas. Don't forget all about the Lone Star State, or you lose your accent. I think they bear bowling for Soup's rank. We are bowling in representation of Soup. We, the defendant, find the Soup. Congratulations. There's a seat for you at the rodeo, and I got one else and tape. The Mexican route sucks north of here anyway. The Bush Twins want you back. La 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 la. My fault, guys. I started singing Bowling for Soup. Did he just leave? Did he reverse that song and move from Ohio to Texas? Probably a good choice. Soupville National Bowling Team. We now return you to the Soupville National Bowling Team. Anyone here ever watch Lazy Town? Not all at once. Nessa wants you back. Anyone here ever watch Lazy Town? Loved Lazy Town. I was never allowed to watch Lazy Town? Why? What's wrong with the Lays? What's wrong with Sporticus? What did Sporticus ever do to anybody? I'm gonna go let my dogs out. I just remembered I put them in the garage. Who's ready to go outside? Alright, boys, the soup has been obtained. Go! Soup, 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 soup. Good soup. I was little when my family watched it. I loved Lazy Town. Some parents were weird about shows, wasn't allowed Dora or SpongeBob either. I feel like that's like a thing growing up as like parents, like when they didn't understand a show, it was like your fault. Were they scared of the puppets? I'd understand if they were scared of the puppets. Puppets are scary. Puppets are scary. Hey! My dad didn't allow Dora for racist reasons? Jeez. Now listen closely. Here's a little lesson in trickery. This'll go down in history. If you want to beat a hero #1, feeling #1, you got to find a good guy on that run. Muppets were scared of TGE parents because if children didn't know, watch their show, they'd go broke. Yee. I remember PBS used to do like the telethon. That was awesome. So old. Or like you could call and talk to Big Bird if you were gonna donate money. Hi, thanks for calling. Are you the real Big Bird? No. I knew it. Big Bird almost died on the Challenger. Big Bird almost died during the Challenger explosion. I've told this story a million times because it's my favorite, like, historical fact. Is like, yeah, they almost put Big Bird on the Challenger. And I love the fact that if they had, they would have had to explain to children one of two things. Either, luckily Big Bird was the only survivor, or, listen kids, Big Bird died. And both of those, I think, are equally as hilarious. What's the letter of the day, Big Bird? Big Bird? It wasn't the explosion that killed them. They fell knowing they were going to die. Okay, let's go to literally anybody else. They moved away from Sesame Street. No, because they aired it on TV. Like, it was like a whole thing where they're like, hey, everyone, we're going to watch the Challenger. Somebody knew something. We're going to watch the Challenger explosion. No, they're like, we're going to watch because the whole thing was like, oh, a teacher is going up, and this will get kids interested in space and physics and whatnot. And then it blew up! So it was like a whole thing. Like, it was like a generational thing where they're like, we're going to all watch the Challenger go up. Because there's a teacher going for the sake of education and for the sake of, like, proving, like, look it, you can be cool. Going to school is exciting. And it'll keep you out of danger. And then she blew up. Yeah, he retired and moved to Florida. We couldn't handle the survivor skills. Time for our 4th of July celebration here on Sesame Street. Where's Big Bird? He's not allowed to be near the event. He has some stuff that he still needs to work through. They knew they were going to die! Okay, Bird. And I love I think it's terrible, but the whole thing that, like, they had to out Snuffleupagus and remove the joke that he was that no one knew he was real. Because the whole thing with Snuffleupagus was, oh, he's Big Bird's imaginary friend, and no one believed Big Bird whenever he's like, no, Snuffleupagus is real. And they had to stop doing that because they realized, like, as sexual predation, like, went up, they were like, hey, we should probably not teach kids that if you tell adults something, they won't believe you. And so they had a whole thing about it where it was like, wow, Big Bird, we should have believed you. We're sorry. It's like, it's okay. And remember, if there is something that you need to tell an adult, then do it. Or whatever. That's the best Ernie impression I've ever heard. Oh, geez, Bert, thanks. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber Ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Elmo feels his rage. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make bath time. No! Put this in the rubber! There we go. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. God, I love Muppets. I want to get my. I think my new dream is to get a puppet version of myself. Who's my favorite Muppet? Digit. My favorite Muppet is Digit. Now you may be asking yourself, Start. Who is Digit? Well, let me introduce him to you. Let me be so excited to introduce you to Digit the Muppet. Here he is. Digit's the one on the right. That's him. That's my favorite Muppet. Here he is, a little bit clearer. That was Rolf and Swedish Chef. I personally like Rizzo. We're making this smorgasbord. Like they felt you to specify which one he was. I love how they put red rims on his eyes for some reason.
How come you guys didn't tell my story? I thought it was pretty entertaining.
Rolf, we're getting the band back together.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh god, I thought that was something I made up. No, that's Digit. He's my favorite Muppet. Close second is Big Bird's cousin Garibaldo. For those of you who don't know, here's Big Bird and his cousin Garibaldo. Garibaldo is the one on the left. Pegasus, a horse of the sky. Go Team Sky. If you don't know, Team Sky is a fan-made team by M&J TV, practically a character he made for views. Oh. Hi, AstroRaptor44. His gig from Dark Crystal. I do. But this is my second favorite Muppet, Garibaldo. Here's a better image of him. Let me find the image. Yeah, here's a good one. This is Big Bird's cousin, Garibaldo. The quote that I love that goes around the internet is, Garibaldo looks like he eats kids. Their version of Big Bird, and they're all cousins or whatever, and I think that's kind of cool. It is cool. But then they're like, this one's fine. And no, it's not. That's not... I get it that they're all cousins and it's all cool. But then they're like, this one's good. And it's like, who's okaying this? Who's okaying Garibaldo as a character? It's like, hi everybody, this is my cousin Garibaldo. Garibaldo, say hi to everybody.
Can I smell your chair?
No, Garibaldo. What?
Please, I need this, Bird.
Also, I like that for some reason Big Bird's the only one that doesn't have a name. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's not Eats Kids, it's this. I found it. This is Garibaldo from Brazil. He may look scary, but he's one of the nicest birds I know. Big Bird, I'm so sorry, but Garibaldo looks like he sells orphans. And then response by Garibaldo, who has a last name. It's just sad face. Big Bird, I'm sorry, but Garibaldo looks like he sells orphans. Oh, Garibaldo, you scamp. Garibaldo, can you believe that I almost died in the Challenger explosion?
It was me, Bird.
Huh?
I did it.
I love Muppet lore so damn much. He's the kind of guy Elmo would call to kill Rocco. Also, one of the pieces of footage that I found of Garibaldo, because I do actively look into Muppet lore, was like him essentially kidnapping a woman. Like, it was like, show me scenes of Garibaldo. And the one that I kept coming across was like, here he is kidnapping a lady. And it's like, oh, they know. They know the joke. They know that Garibaldo is terrifying. Muppet lore is crazy. Dude, I love Muppet lore. Ain't no lore like Muppet lore, I tell you what, son. Ain't no party like a Muppet lore party, because you know what? A Muppet lore party don't stop. Like in the Muppet movie, just the fact of like Walter, they're like, yeah, it turns out that Muppetism is just like something that species can contract. Where it's like, yeah, this is Walter, he's the human brother, or he's the brother of this guy. And it's like, wait, so people can just give birth to Muppets? And it's like, oh yeah. Muppet lore beats FNAF lore 10-1. Muppet lore is so good. Like the fact that Kermit may or may not have caused 9/11. If you don't know that story, my God. That Kermit is somehow unknown responsible for 9/11. It's cohesive and makes sense. Mm-hmm. Oh! Thought Walter was adopted. It never says that he's adopted, I don't believe. It just says that they're brothers, which would then mean that anyone could become a Muppet spontaneously, or people or creatures of any race can just give birth to Muppets. Directly responsible with the butterfly effect of him existing led to it. Yeah. Where they had like that Christmas special where they were like, Kermit, this is what the world would be like if you were never born. And the Twin Towers are in the background. What members and Sam to Ralph, because he's the first. So if Kermit said he was the first, Ralph would come in and say, I've been here the whole time.
I've been here the whole time!
Muppet lore is so good. We'll be hitting all my activation phrases today. Bowling for soup. Muppet lore. I'm feeling a lot better. Those of you who were joining us late, there was an existential crisis that occurred at the very beginning of stream. Where I was just like, I don't know what I want to do with my life and with the future. But I'm all better now. Thanks to Garibaldo. Thanks, Garibaldo. Garibaldo responds. Get into my van. No, Garibaldo, I'm not going to do that. Please, I need this. It is very important to me. Stern's comfort foods. Viewers. I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore those crazy visions of me in LA. And then, yeah, when Sabrina Carpenter was like, here I am with the Muppets, I was like, this is the best day of my entire life. It's like, nothing will ever top this moment right now. And then she sang Man-Child with the Muppets, and I was like, yes. And then she sang Islands in the Stream with Kermit. I was like, yes! More. I love the joke that they say, wow, Sabrina, you really fit in with the Muppets just right. And she says, I think it's because we're the same height. I was like, this is great. This is so good. More. Well, that's the end of our show. No, Kermit. I said more. Put mine next to that one, Chapel Roan X Daft Punk. Ooh. Work it harder, make it pinker, do it faster, makes us clubber more than ever, hour after. Her work is never horse. Somebody call Chapel and tell her Stern made you a Pokemon. We're gonna build a music artist region. Hate looking for references. Not Patreon. What is it? Pinterest. That's the one. That's the one. What do you think, Garibaldo? Fetch me their souls! I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I know. Whoa, that's kind of cool. That there's a special place. Boys and girls can all be queens every single day. Why? Ooh, kind of like the brown. Why does he have two pairs of nostrils? Oh, Garibaldo? Honestly, my first thought was, oh, because one is eye holes? But that also doesn't make sense. I think they're just warts. What animal or mythical creature would Garibaldo be? He'd be Garibaldo. Garibaldo kidnaps woman. No, none of these are what I want. All of these are awful. More Muppets as Pokemon. Maybe. I know that there's a special place. Boys and girls. Ancient totem dug up in the Aztec rainforest. Some sort of god. believed to have been worshipped by the locals. Garibaldo. Do you consider playing Splatoon Raiders? I don't know. Every time that I'm told or asked, you should do this video, when are you going to do this video, it causes me physical pain. The toy has seen some things. We believe that the locals worshipped it as some form of deity. Oh god, it gets worse. Feel immense guilt. Oh, don't. No, you're fine, Tupac. Well, here it is back when it was fully colored. Good God. Feel no tremendous guilt. You're fine. I could look at pictures of Garibaldo all day. It's now and then in your downtime? No. That's worse when it was actually colored. Here's a picture of just Garibaldo. No, don't save image. Here's a picture of just Garibaldo and Big Bird in, like, the abyss. More Garibaldo. Why does Garibaldo just, of himself, look like a character from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? Just as he is, looks like a character from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That's what I was gonna say. Looking for Terrified in Look Media. Yeah. Based after the Challenger explode. Like, here's Garibaldo. Here's a bird from a children's TV show. And here's the bird from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. One of these is drastically more terrifying than the other. One of these feels so much more terrifying than the other one. Why is this picture such high quality? I show you these two images and I tell you, listen, one of these was made for children. Cast your votes. Like, one of these things is from a children's TV show. Dropout recently acquired. I saw that. I was so pumped about it. He was terrified.
You're not my son!
Put my name into the list. Don't forget the hyphen.
You're like that bird thing.
Oh, time for me to die. I see this image, and I immediately know what... What about my Shredder? I do find the image of Stern just solemnly staring at these images quite funny. Just came back from AFK and it's on my screen. The choice for these images. I can't hear the background music. For some reason it doesn't play on my system. It's just like only you guys hear the song. Wow, I'm dead. I want to draw Garibaldo as a Pokemon. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. That's my sad button, but it, for some reason, is only playing that one song. Intensely tired while gazing into the lifeless Muppet eyes, rain pattering against the window. What about my Shredder? Meow, meow, meow. Like, let me hit the sad button again and see what it does. It's the same.
Are you kidding me?
It's meant to be, yeah, it's meant to be one of 5 different sounds, but it always defaults specifically to this one. I get it. Like a bad roll. Let's try again.
Are you kidding me?
Stop.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Please. Please. Leave me be. You know what I want to do? We're going to do what I want to do for a minute. We're going to do what I want to do for a minute. Just once. Just the one time. Nat one's across the board, baby. Nat one's across the board. Mirrors there, are you kidding me, underneath the sad... Because I keep pressing the button to try and get it to turn off, but it won't turn off. It just plays another audio. Let's try it again.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
There you go. See, that's a different audio. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Thank you, Bay Fox. I'm keeping an eye, but I forget. Like, Wednesday, my video went out 30 minutes late, and I was beating myself up about it for like an hour. Hit the wrong button. More kids. Like, people say there is a story, and my thing is this: I'm so tired of shows where it's like, here's a show, here's a series, here's a whatever, and everyone's like, what's the deep behind the, like, what's the ultimate, like, what's the secret, what's going on? Sometimes a show is just a show. Can a show not just be a show? Right? Am I wrong? Let's do this. One sec. I'm getting something set up here. Let me see. No, this is not what I want. Let's get rid of that. Spaghetti Man and a duck! Now that's the story. Now that's the story. I'm trying to get something going here. Give me a sec. There we go. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. I'm trying to do so many things at once here. Window capture. Yes, this is what I want. There we go. There we go. I think that'll do it. Why is it not doing it now, though? Why is it not doing it? Why are we glitching out? There we go. A little something. A little something different for today. Turn guys, what I heard when you did the T. Let's do the. What is this one? Oh, I see. Ooh! Inscription. Chiki chiki chiki. Let's do Pirate Final Boss. Start run. This is my guilty pleasure. This right here is my deep-seated and secret love is playing Inscription. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Whenever you want to load, bud. Oh, we're hitting a snag. Come on. Play, 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 play. There we go. It's a good game. This is my favorite game. And you all get to be here. The text may get in the way. The chat may get in the way of seeing some of the options available. Let's see. What do I want? That's a good one. Ooh, number of cards in hand. That's going to be good at the beginning. The chick, 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 chick. What do I want? What do I have? It's going to be a nightmare. Let's do... I don't know, what do you guys think? Excited for Stern Plays? This is a test of second channel. See if you guys enjoy. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I need low sacrifices, at least for the beginning. Show my computer. Nice! That is difficult to do, man. Multiple attacks to the number of cards in hand. Let's do Totem. Totem will be good. Wolverine! I didn't get the Wolverine. I don't usually use the Wolverine. But, oh! What is this? Oh, that's those Antis creating your hand. Perfect. Perfect for bugs. Perfect for bugs. If I can get bugs, we'll do bugs good. We'll do bugs so good. So good with bugs. But right now I have like nothing I can really use. Mantis will just save me a little bit of time there. Okay. I love bug deck. Don't clip that. Don't take that out of context, please. I'll do that. Okay, perfect. I'll stream more so you can write them off on your taxes. Oh, you got no idea what you're requesting there. Number of cards in hand, 2 attack. Lovely. Ooh, give me them teeth. During my gaming itch 2, I was gonna go play a bit of Metaphor. So if I don't come back before you're done, have a fab evening. I will. Thank you so much. I'm just doing the whole thing of, you know, trying to be happy. Please share your thoughts on some key issues affecting your community. No, I do not. No. Let's see. I want bug. That is bug. No. Ah, none of these are bug. Wolf is fine. I'm doing poorly. Bug? Take that out of context. Now you're going to take it out of context. Bug? Bug! Yes. Every time I play a bug, I get a bug. Every time I play a bug, I get a bug. Let your friends know that we're playing Inscription, by the way. See if it's worth launching the second channel. Bug. Bug. Yes. Bug. Bug. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be so good. This movie about a bug. It's about a bug. I love bugs. Oh, infinite bugs. Oh, infinite bugs. Me, bug and candy. This movie about a bug. It's about a bug. I love bug. Giving Oogie Boogie with the bugs. Oh. My bugs! My bugs! My bugs! Oh, screwed up. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. But now I have to... They're gonna give me a pack rat. Hi, TJ, the Cyan shirt guy. Your name came up in Cyan on my thing. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that... I know that's not on you, but... I don't want rat. Don't get... It's gonna clog up my... thing. Whatever. Bug. Bug. Oh, no bug. Plus, with the hand card, I will always have cards in hand, which is lovely. Lovely! The skink! You guys, okay, I was like making sure you guys can see my hand, right? Good. Okay. 2, yeah. Yeah. Lovely. No, no, no! Not lovely! That bad. That's not terrible. Okay, we're fine. Because we can play more ants. Always have options for ants. Ant is always an option. That's good. That's lovely. That's fantastic. Ant. Okay. This is our chance. Let's see if we... I have all those mealworms that are basically used... Oh, and it'll be an attack. So even if it succeeds, whether it's eaten or not, it won't matter. Okay, eat it or don't. That's fine. That's still a 2-on-1 sacrifice. I don't... So this is like nature cards? Kind of. The rules are kind of... So this basically means this is the effect. This is what I have to sacrifice it for. It's attack, it's defense. Pretty simple. Think about this game, but I'm still hyped. So we're going up against a boss. Basically the way it works is you have an effect which is given by the insignia. You have your attack, you have your defense, and that's it. Other things are sacrificial. Like I got smoke, which allows me to sacrifice for stuff that needs smoke for a sacrifice. I don't have any of those. I have one. That one there. So that's... I need bone. Oh, it's bones. Yeah. So this is free sacrifice. This is useless. A lot of this is useless. Okay. I want that. And I will also... I need to get rid of some items. So we'll do that. Give me that. That's fine. I have enough to play that. Which is okay, because then I can take this. And I think I can win in one turn here. No? Yes? No. Yes. 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 Yeah, because I can deal 9 damage. See? So the ants, the effect that they have is I get +1 attack for every ant on the field. I screwed up. Did I? Maybe I didn't. I think I did. I think I screwed up. Oh, I'm so close to not screwing up, but I still screwed up. No, I think I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Okay? I just need to deal 1 damage. Which is fine, which I can do. 100%. In fact, I'm going to deal 2 damage. Yes. Okay. That's a close one. So basically the shark's effect is that they go under every turn, but they're incredibly powerful. They took out all of my field, and if I didn't win in that turn, I would have lost. I have 2 lives. You can tell by the candles up here in the corner. Being that I beat a boss, I get to choose a powerful card from... What is this? Pelt lice. I don't have pelt lice. Well, not anymore, I don't. I think this card has a secret effect. Does anyone know pelt lice's secret effect? Because some cards do have secret effects. That's kind of the whole setup here. Is like, this effect here on Long Elk, I have to sacrifice 4 bones, which you get from animals being destroyed, in order to play it. But it kills anything it attacks, regardless of its defense. But it also moves, and I hate that it moves every turn. The Mole Man will move to defend against anything, but it has no attack, but a high defense. And this one will also block creatures that can fly over it. Pelt Lice will attack twice ahead of it, but it costs 4 damage. But I forget what its secret effect is. I'll look it up. If anyone knows what it is, let me know. Pelt Lice Inscription. 0 blood cost, rare card. No, it has a cost. What does the Pelt Lice do? Why is it so expensive? Okay, so I found it on Reddit. Let's see. Okay, it says, here's what it does. It's like Corpse Eater. If you play a pelt, the Pelt Lice is given to your hand, and it becomes free. If you get it naturally, you have to pay for... Oh, so it's a free play card. If I have pelts. I just learned that the Pelt Lice just plays by itself like the Corpse Maggot. As in, the cost is... The 4 cost 1/1. What is it? Okay, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want this, but I don't want that. I don't want any of these. I'll take a Long Elk. But I don't want any of those. Domain expansion. Stern eat bug. Call me Mr. Frog, because I eat the bug. Alright, let's go here. The end. I eat the bug. I don't want that. I have everything I need. I go here because it's not going to matter. Domain expansion. Fakemon Gallery. Shares Kermit confirmed. Frogman eat bug. None of these. I don't. Wait, hold on. What is this? This is just played. A copy of it is created in your hand. I'll take that, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to keep my bug ant. I'm going to keep this. That's useful. Not useful right now, but it's useful. Okay. We've got some schnookums here. Give me... It's the Muppet Show! With the Muppets! I need to kill that. I need to kill that, because that'll evolve. And when it evolves, that's bad news. Stern plays. So, like, this one... So, okay, so, like, the effects are... This one moves, but it also will evolve and become so much stronger. So, I need it gone ASAP. I need it gone ASAP. That's one of those cards that, like, as soon as you see it, you gotta kill it. This thing will deal me damage. But it'll deal me damage upon hitting it. Which is fine. I don't care. I have more than enough ants. Gotta go and see you later. So, bye, Jay Setsu. Alright. Ooh! Oh! No! Gifted butterfly. 450 jewels. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know how that works, but I love it. Thank you. I want the knife, but I can't take the knife because I have too many items. I want the knife! Whatever. How many teeth do I have? How many of these guys do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. I don't want any of this. Fine. Whatever. It's fine. Gotta send bug for the bug man. And the bug man appreciates. I don't know what that is. I don't know how that works, but I do appreciate it. Do I have any doubles of anything? I do have double rats. We'll do double rats. I don't want the pack because that'll give me a third rat. Oh, is there something that I want doubles of, though? I forgot. I got it backwards. I would love doubles of Mantis God. Just a useful card. Problem is, Goobert might make it worse. He might make it better. He might make it worse. It might stay the same. It stayed the same. That's fine. I'll take that. That's fine. Long Elk is best pickup there. Yeah, cost bones so you don't need to sacrifice stuff on field. Free late game body. Free late game body. We're in Casey's mod. What does that mean, free late game body? Curious. Curious, I'm curious. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, that's gonna be bad. I'm gonna need some ants. Bugs are always appreciated. Oh! He moved! Alright, we're gonna have to get rid of him. Yeah, that's what I want. And then I get another ant. Free ant. Right? Yes. Everything is going according to plan. And then I can do that. Which I can then do that. Right? Everything is going according to... Oh, the Wolverine. I always have room for ants. Always have room for ants? Yes. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 free teeth. This looks serious. It's, you know. Oh, do I have doubles? Or do I want to sacrifice? Oh, I'd rather sacrifice something. I'd rather put a totem of something on something else. Oh. Yeah. I'd rather put a totem. Yeah, I think I'd rather that happen. I don't know what though. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Which challenge do I think I can beat? I think sigils? I don't have very many sigils. Maybe attack. I don't have very much attack either. Hearts? Hearts. I think it's gonna be... Ah, I need 6 hearts! Oh, it'll have to be sigils. Check out the Game Theorist. Oh, I know the lore of this game. I love this game. 3. Barely. Oh, buddy. Okay, what do we get? Ants? 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 What is the rock? A card brand that's usually immune to the effects of Touch of Death and Stinky. Ooh, I didn't know that. Okay. Coyote would be good. Hold on. That's kind of perfect. That's kind of perfect. It's also a body, which is great. Oh, hold on. I think double ringworms. Also double mantises. I think I'm gonna combine my mantises because the ants are doing an awful lot of the heavy lifting. And to have a 2/2 mantis would still be nice. I guess the rat would be good too. I want to get rid of that rat, and to have a 4/4 would be phenomenal. This will be good in case I need something to get eaten. This is just good to have, but I could make it better. That's a lot of rats to get rid of. If I can at least cut that in half, that'd be great. Cut it in half. So this guy, yeah, he turns your 2 cards into 1, and it improves the attack and defense. Oh, nobody warned me. It's time to upload today's video. Ooh. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. Okay, there we go. Okay. Ants. And yes. Okay. Everything is going so well. He has 1 attack. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. We can fully do that. When you Mantis God, effective, a free win, divine. Ooh. I do love me some free wins. It'd be good to get rid of that. Yeah. Yeah. Nice, a new Ultimate Evolution video. Yeah, you'd asked for it. You were like, are you going to do any sequels? I was like, of course. Of course. A horse, of course. Gonna need that. Gonna need that. It's time for me to check it out. That ant's gonna die and that's gonna suck. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're fine. Ha ha ha. Oh ho ho ho. Oh hee hee hee. Get rid of a useless card. That would be nice. Yes. Gain a card and lose a card. I want that. So we can gain a card. I don't want any of those. You. And then we lose a card. That's fine. Oh, I have too much stuff on my back. I'm going to get a rat again. I don't want a rat again. I'm screwing up. Take the boy. I don't want a rat again. I don't want a rat again. I don't want a rat again. Please, no! I just got rid of the last rat! Thanks! Candle. Alright, that's fine. Free sacrifice. Now I get 2 ants on the field. That's fine. All's well. Who are you? Oh, the pelt man. That's fine, because I have pelts. I can use my own pelts. If I have them in hand. Perfect. Great. Okay. Keep that pelt. Lovely, lovely. Use that to get you. Yeah. Use that to get you. Use that to get you. And I can really only attack forward right now. Okay. I always screw up on this guy, because I never know the exact setup that I'm supposed to have. My goal is just to do my best. There. And it kills him. That's its effect. It's a bear trap. That's fine. But now I at least have a free space where I can actually get work done. Right? And I can get pelts, which is great. Did it calculate my 2 hits? Okay, it waited. That's fine. Alright, we're good. We're good. Because I can clear his whole board pretty quick. Do the 4 damage. That's more than enough. Ah, we got it. We're good. Yeah, this guy, I never know what I'm supposed to do until it's happening. So I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 3 or 4 pelts. 4 pelts. 5 pelts. So I can clear his whole front row. And then I also have an extra pelt, just to be safe. Is his dinger over here, or is his dinger over here? I don't know. That's going to be a nightmare to deal with. Get rid of that. It's not going to matter. I keep telling myself it's not going to matter, because I'm going to take him out on the first hit anyway. Yeah, because I'm going to deal 9 damage. So it's not going to matter. So I'm not going to freak out. Yeah, okay, great. Wonderful! 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 Oy vey! Infinite sacrifice. Because an infinite sacrifice means I can only play up to, what, 4 cards? 3 cards? Bonus card that I can play. But I can't keep sacrificing. I can get as many bones as I want. Or I can just get a Mantis God and put in the work. Child 13 is always good. I'm going to take Child 13. Okay. I forget what this is. I forget what this is. Oh, I don't want my pack. Check in on your new videos. See you next time. Bye! Okay. Ooh, okay. Ant Queen. It's fine, but I just took. Okay. This will give me more ants, but I have enough ants. Is it gonna matter? It's not gonna matter, right? It's not gonna matter. None of this matters. Good bug to have in hand. Okay. Instant death Ant Queen. Constantly strengthening. Awesome. It's not any point right now though. I think this is it, right? Because I can keep Yeah, I can build as many bones as I need, can't I? That's a free play no matter what. This isn't going to matter. This doesn't matter. Because I'm sticking with my bugs. I'm going to stick with my bugs. It's not going to matter. My coin almost rolled away. Let's see. Okay. None of this is helpful. None of this is helpful. I should have sacrificed. Dang it. Oh, I hate that guy. Give me that. Put that there. Sacrifice that. Put that there. Put that there. Bring you. Kill! There we go. Okay. Ah! I got things are going bad. Things are going bad. Things are not going great for me. Refrigerator. Hey, chat. Hey, Ninja the Man 245. Alright. Things are not looking great for old Sterny boy. Things are not looking great. Let's see. Maybe. Ooh, Long Elk! I can use you. Kind of. You will be useful. Maybe. If things die, you'll be useful. Hoping things don't die. But you have potential to be of great use to me. Okay, we'll be fine. We're fine! We're fine! We're fine. We're so good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I got scared for a second. Long Elk, I choose you. Remind me what Long Elk's point is. Like, if anyone remembers. No. Oh! No. How many teeth do I have? 11. I have enough. I'll grab that. Great. And now I want to leave. Okay. I can remove a card. What are my pathways here? Remove a card up to the mycelium. Ooh. I think this is the way. Okay. So. What sigil do I want to apply? I will take and what do I want to apply it to? I have a terrible idea. I think that I have an absolutely awful idea. Maybe. Yeah, I think I have an awful idea, but I'm not certain. If I put... Okay, I think I know. I'm going to take the sigil from Evolution. No. Get out. Back in my dimension traveling refrigerator. It appears in a cloud of smoke along with me. Nice, see you later, man. I'm going to take the sigil from you. And I'm going to put it on... I'm going to put it on Long Elk. That's the move, right? Yes. I think that's the move. I think that's the move. Guys? I think that's the move. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. Bug. Bug. Yes. Okay. So, do that. Do that. Yeah. Infinite bones. Infinite bones. Infinite bones. I think I'm okay for now. Okay, so we'll do that. Put this... Yeah. Put it here. Give me that. More bones. Give me more bones. More bones would always be appreciated. More bones would always be appreciated. Then I have enough for you to go, I don't know, here. What does it matter? Which I can then sacrifice for that. And all is well! 5 points, yeah. Boom, bang, boom, bang, bang, boom. Bing, 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 bang, 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 bang. Perfect. 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 Just like I wrote it up. Just like I wrote it up. Alright. You bug? Bug, 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 bug. Ooh! Yes! Yeah. Oh! Yeah, yes! Oh, beehive. Oh, beehive. Oh, beehive. Oh, beehive. Alright. Remind me. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in the hand. A bee is defined. Okay. So I want to give that to... Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, do I have something that has just tremendous defense? Yeah, that's because that's a free bee, which means it's a free ant. Oh, if I put it on that, let's put it on Pack Rat. It's got the most defense. Yeah, well, I can get a lot of bees. But then I have to be able to play it. It'll all work out. It'll be fine. Cuckoo clock. This I want. Can't be killed. Creates an egg. And can be infinitely sacrificed. I know it's useless to put it here, but I can immediately do that, which will deal me 4 damage. Yes. Oh, and it flies over the stump. Ah ha ha ha! Oh ho 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 ho! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I don't care for totems, so I don't need to go that way. Bug? 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 No. Bug? 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 Card bearing this little parachute is a copy of his creating hand. Yes. In fact, that would be perfect. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, because that's kind of an instant, hopefully instant win, if I'm able to play it. Because that's 6 damage immediately, if there's nothing on the field. And then I can come up here, and I can say I want to take cockroaches upon death immediately, you know, whatever. Apply it to you. Yes. And have an infinite mantis. which could be a problem against this boss specifically. Ooh. I need a drink. I'm gonna grab myself something real quick. I made myself a coffee this morning, and I have it sitting over there, so we're all good. Immediate drinky drink. Okay. That we can do. So let's, no bugs. Oh, I don't need bugs. Because I will get bugs. Right? I want it to get attacked. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. And the wolf will attack it. I'll get a bee. Which can very quickly become a free ant. Right? I'll play the bee. Sacrifice for an ant. Playing an ant grants me another ant, so I want that. Okay. This is going to suck on the next round, though. A butt ton of free bones. It's fine. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. We're good. Ha 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 ha. He's gonna turn those into rocks, gold, whatever. Hey, what's going on, Felix Sutter? And I'm blocked, so we're fine. I just need to build up stuff. Except for that his thing has, what's it called? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Grab me a squirrel. There's nothing I can do. Oh my goodness. It's fine. One of those. Perfect. It's kind of exactly what I want. It has 3. Oh, that's the problem though. Okay. Which won't be an issue. Because I have 3 cards in my hand. Ah-ha-ha! Ah-ha-ha-ha! Kill it. Boom! Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I love it when a plan just comes together. Kill it. And then I get everything in the envelope. Bing, bang, boom, bang, bing, bang, boom. My mule! Curse you! Fine. You got big bad wolves. And it doesn't matter. And it doesn't even... Oh, I gotta be careful here. I do have to be careful here. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go for it. 8 damage. Yeah. I don't want to be too greedy. Playing that squirrel lost me an extra point, but it ended up not mattering. Why? Why so many? No, I don't want those. I'll take the Hodag, I guess. Because I can't take up that much space on my board. Again, it doesn't matter. We're going into the final boss here. It really does not matter. Do I have any pelts? I do have golden pelt. Yeah, let's just turn in our golden pelt, see what we get for it. Hopefully something useful. Alright, so first off we have that. Adder is nice. But it doesn't work on the final boss here. Normally does, but it doesn't this time. I'll take a coyote. I already had it. Amoeba? We'll take amoeba. Maybe. It's the... Yeah, those were all terrible. Those were all terrible options. Those were all terrible options.
But I'll allow it. Ahoy! Be it time!
Another go, yo ho ho again upon the seas. Yeah, here we go. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Man the cannons, boys. No, it's not the useless one. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're so good. Oh, we're so good. Throw that. Give me the child 13. Yes. No, I don't need to sacrifice a squirrel. I can do that for that. Yes. And then I think if you sacrifice this enough times, yeah, it gets stronger. Oh, we're doing great. Oh, we're doing great. One down. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can move them around. Ha ha ha! I just take you, I put you here. And now I don't got to worry about nothing. Skeleton crew. Alright, do I have? I do have this. Just do this. And we can just farm for whatever we like. Yeah, just farm. I guess I could even... I can even do that. And deal extra damage, but what does it matter? And what does it matter against this boss specifically? Hey, Eula! I was like, I could farm for whatever and it's not going to matter against specifically this boss. More rats. Alright, so we can just keep going. And I can just keep moving this, boom, to here. It's gonna deal 9 damage. I'd like to deal some extra damage though, so we can just... Yeah. Boom, boom, yeah. I would like to deal damage after the mole, so we're good. I would like to rage.
Well, boil me, oranges. You've almost bested me, but I've got one last trick. Ho 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 ho! Yar har 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 har!
Here comes the pirate ship. I forget specifically what this does. I so often forget what it does. There's like a special skeleton crew thing. Like it replaces my characters with something. I forget what it is. This is the strongest team I have. So we'll just keep that up. Oh, I have to draw. Haha. It's not going to matter. I should realistically just keep drawing squirrels. What is your favorite Pokemon? I love Toxicroak. What just happened? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I should realistically just keep drawing squirrels. This is going to be... Oh no! It won't! I'm an idiot! Deal some damage, yeah. But just don't play anything from my hand. Ah, shoot. A bunch of those guys. That's fine. Because I can just... This is what I want. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly... Because my hand will never diminish. I'll just gain an extra card per round. Still dealing damage. But my card that does more damage, depending on the number of cards in my hand, will just keep getting stronger. That's a bummer, though. So I can take you. Throw that there. Throw that there. Throw that there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I have 10 damage that I would do right now. If I were to throw that guy out there. It is going to deal me 2 damage. Let's just... It's going to cost me 1 card. Look at my bones. Look at my tremendous bones. Yeah, we got a great... Because he keeps giving us the fodder to keep dealing him further damage. Like, I just keep drawing. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I think we got him. I'm not going to worry about the math. I'm just going to do it. Does enough damage by the number of cards in my hand. 9. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Alright, and then we just... Yeah. More ants! And he's out of guys, isn't he? I'm not paying attention. Does he run out or does he get more every time? I guess we're not going to find out. Oh, look, my bones organize themselves. Wonderful. Hit him. What have you done? Avasti. Farewell. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Ooh, lovely stuff. I want to thank you guys for being here today. We did some fun drawings. Let me pull those up. Really chill day today. I was really having a rough time, but, you know, you guys helped. Tremendously. Satanka. Didn't do too much that was too crazy today. Worked on this one here. Love it. And worked on horse. And that's it. Other than that, chilled out. Played some games. Talked about the future of the channel. And yeah. Keep an eye out. I'll be making some announcements, some alerts for the new channel launching soon. I intended to launch it this week. And then I got depression. So, yeah. It will come. It'll be here. Just keep an eye out. If you're not on the Discord yet, join the Discord. If you're not on, like, the Patreon yet, I highly suggest it. That's not just because it's my Patreon, but I suggest it because you get all sorts of extra stuff there. I just dropped, 30 minutes ago, a new video. So make sure to check that out. Stay here on the channel. Check out the new video. And join the Discord, Patreon. If you ever want to buy designs, make sure to check out the Ko-fi. I just recently updated that, and during stream someone came in and swiped up a bunch of them. So be aware, those go fast. They go faster than I anticipate. So if you haven't checked out the Ko-fi yet, check that out. Join the Patreon, join the Discord, that's 100% free, and watch the latest video. All sorts of good stuff. I always try to make sure that you guys are well fed. And I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.